chop. He's so cold, he from the north, he from the Canada. Bankroll so low, I popped off, then your girl gave me just a little bit of la chop. Baby so cold, he from the north, he from the Canada.
It heartens me to see you safe, sire.
I have the two of you to thank for that. Bella, Ku, forgive me.
They went down fighting for the cause. Just like we will, should it come to that.
You will succeed, sire. You must. You must not let the convictions, the sacrifices of our comrades go for naught.
Just so, Nikolai. And yet we have a problem. These memories.
You have them too, Majesty.
They keep coming back to me, like horrible dreams.
I thought as much.
If we all have these memories, it is all but certain that you and his companions do as well.
Precisely. We can assume that our plans are an open book. We must get to the compass before they do.
And let yourself be captured again? I think not, Your Majesty. Stay here, sire. I shall claim the compass.
Our foes expect us. That will give them the advantage, even over you.
I am aware of the danger. Weighed against our cause, this life means nothing to me.
Geist!
This is no time to waver. You have a mission, to wield the compass and do what must be done. You risk your life for your cause, as well you should. So it falls to me, your loyal servant, to risk my life to deliver the compass to you.
My friend, I will not let your devotion, your deep convictions be in vain.
No, you will not, sire, lest I haunt you from beyond the grave.
ordered this meeting anyway? I hear that some hotshot new counselor. A new counselor? Hear ye, hear ye. Minister Kammer? Fellow, as you are all aware...
Yeah, we're aware.
What?
Okay, so, Grandship is unique because of its generous poor law.
Precisely!
At the same time, with no industry to speak of, the country is having a hard time paying for the handouts.
Indeed! You have listened well!
So you...
Oh yes, that's it!
At the same time, you'd abolish all the... Meanwhile, Alternus here wants... Unfortunately, that cost... That about sums it up, right?
I would quibble with...
Yes, it is a fair summary of the situation.
She is the daughter of the Grand Marshal of Eternia? Surely she can help us! She can... speak, girl. You have the floor.
All right. Here's what I think. All right. Look, you just can't cut taxes like this. The poor laws are too important.
What? Are you mad, girl?
I get it. It might seem crazy to risk financial ruin just to take care of the poor. But if you think of a country as a family, then it's not crazy at all. Families have to take care of their sick, their elderly, and most of all, their children. Those who can't work need to be supported. What kind of nation are you if you can't do that?
Precisely. Such a nation, such a family, would not be worthy of the name.
This is story-eyed nonsense, you hear me? Nonsense! A society where the able-bodied must toil endlessly to put food on the plates of strangers? Such a nation is sick and broke.
Look who's talking nonsense now. You want to know what's sick and broken? Turning a blind eye to those who suffer, that's what.
I see your game. In order to crush my proposal, you would drive me into exile. I ask you again, Lily, where do you stand? The fate of a nation hangs in the balance. You are a fool. Now I must educate you the hard. The Mudsville and holder of Eloquentus Gamma the Eighth. This was to be my great comeback! But now...
No, wait!
Well done, Idia. I knew I could count on you to make the right decision. The children are safe from that crook and his heartless policies. They need not fear hunger ever again.
Look, Alternus.
But we must re-examine the poor laws. Perhaps the orphans don't need new pencils every week. After all, charity in excess can hurt as much as it helps. I will endeavor to remember this.
Right. And you can still fight for the laws you truly believe in.
Yes. First we must determine the basic necessities that the children and elderly require. Then we can tax the working people enough to pay for what is needed with no undue burden. That is how you build a strong nation, is it not?
Is it true? They're raised?
That's what they say.
30,000 pig for cheese. 40,000 for a slice of ham.
Did I go too far? I mean, you can't have the poor laws if there's no money to pay for them.
Oh, it's alright. There'll be money enough soon.
Really?
It's true, the taxes here are absurd, but the crafts we produce are the finest in the realm. People all over.
Added value, the economists call it. Sure, things cost a lot, but everyone's making enough.
Ain't that the truth?
And when the kids graduate from the new schools we built, they'll put their education to work and make more work. Yep. People know the government's got their backs, so they're not afraid. Friendship's growing stronger day by day. All thanks to your...
Gee, I mean...
That reminds me.
Ah, the self-appointed Minister of Tax.
Huh? Self-appointed?
Yeah. Turns out he wasn't even a citizen, which meant he wasn't eligible. He kept giving speeches about developing heavy industry, fixing the engines.
Well, he ran out of money, couldn't pay his room and board, and had to turn to the poor laws.
Ha! He appreciated the poor laws then, didn't he? Wouldn't shut up.
Eventually, he left the country, found some former employee.
Can't say that I do.
It's just nice to see the children happy. That's the...
Definitely. The other stuff is negotiable. That reminds The Chamber of Commerce wants to market them to tourists, but I thought it best. Our permission? The beloved heroes of Grandship. Whoa! Check out this pewter mug set! Look! Novelty wooden swords! Huge. How much for one of those? Ah! Your merchants sure know how to turn a profit.
Ain't that the truth?